46, I'm going to hold you because of the confusion that happened. You're going to depart 749 now.
41 at that Church Avenue.
41 Church Avenue, there's a copy. Call back to your next stop, Winthrop.
33 is pulling into Franklin Avenue.
33 Franklin, that is a copy. Call back at Atlantic.
The 31's cleared at Eastern Parkway, but it's on hold.
31, go to Grand Army.
Abby.
Grand Army. .37 Sterling Street, go to Franklin Avenue.
Electronic strip maps are not in service. Please listen for announcements and watch the displays.
You overran.
This is a Manhattan-bound 5 train. The next stop is
31-2 train, Grand Army.
Stand
31 Grand Army, that's a copy. Go to Atlantic.
Abby.
Oh wait.
41 is Winthrop.
41 Winthrop, that's a copy. Call back to your next stop, Sterling.
749-2, calling back at Flatbush, ready for departure.
749, that's a copy. Call back to your next stop, Newkirk.
Copy.
At your mom's house.
What?
This is the 44 at Beverly Road.
44 Beverly, that's a copy. Call back at Winthrop.
Copy from Winthrop.
Dude, so how the fuck is Troy supposed to supervise us?
I'm going to rely on Justin to report on the other towers until I'm finished. Then I'm coming into Manhattan Tower.
That sounded...
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I'll go back to Manhattan Tower so I don't disturb anyone. Oh, goodbye.
Yo, Frecky.
Green back at Sterling Street.
I know Frecky's gonna come to that.
741 at Sterling, that is a copy. Please hold. The 37 is not called back at President yet.
Happy.
The Elon is better than the 5-1. This is the 749-2 calling back at Newkirk Avenue.
749 at Newkirk, go to Church Avenue. The 741 at Sterling, go to President. 737 at President, go to Franklin.
This is Church Avenue.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Just a confirmation, what was the 44's callback? Sterling?
Winthrop, 744.
Copy.
This is a Manhattan-bound 5 train.
Hold on.
The next
Did
stop
41 get a call back or not yet?
Street.
Yeah, 741 is they can go to President.
Alright, President
Stand
Happy.
clear of the closing
31-2
doors,
train,
please.
Barclay Center.
731 Atlantic, that is a copy. Call back at Borough Hall.
Copy.
Three at Atlantic Avenue.
33 Atlantic, that is a copy. Call back at Borough Hall.
Copy.
If you can hear me in here, go to Bergen Street.
The next stop is Sterling Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is the 44 at Winthrop.
744 Winthrop, that is a copy. Call back to next stop, Sterling.
Copy that.
41 at President.
41 President, that is a copy. Call back at Franklin.
753 R.
753, that is a copy. Call back at Beverly Road.
Well,
753 Beverly Road.
copy. This is the 49 calling back at Church Avenue.
749 Church Avenue, that is the copy. Call back at Winthrop, your next stop.
Copy.
This is a Manhattan-bound 5 train. The next stop is
President Street, Medgar Evers College.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
At Borough Hall.
733 Borough Hall, that is a copy. Please transfer yourself over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
Nothing.
Calling back at Winthrop Street.
749 Winthrop, that is a copy. Call back to next stop, Sterling.
Copy.
Calling back at Franklin Avenue.
741 Franklin Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at Atlantic
5
Barclays.
train. The next
This is the
stop
44 at
Franklin
President
Avenue,
Street.
Medgar Evers College.
744 President, that is a copy. Call back at Franklin Avenue. Next stop.
Copy.
31-2 Train Borough Hall.
31 Borough Hall, that is a copy. Call back to next stop, Clark Street.
Robbie.
$749, I'm sending your call back to President. Call back there.
This is the 492 calling back at Sterling.
49 Sterling, call back at President.
Copy.
Bergen Street, that is a copy. Call back at Nevins.
This is
Franklin Avenue, Medgar Evers College.
Transfer is available to the 2, 3, 4 trains. Transfer is available to the Franklin Avenue Shuttle.
This is the 44 at Franklin.
744 Franklin Avenue, that is a copy. Please hold. I'm going to give the 741.
train. The next
Copy.
stop is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
31-2 Train Clark.
731 Clark, that is a copy. Please switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
This is the 49-2 calling back at President Street.
749 President, that is a copy. Call back at Franklin Avenue.
Copy. At Beverly.
753 Beverly Road, that is a copy. Call back at Sterling Street.
Copy.
Island Railroad. Call back at Atlantic.
41 Atlantic, call back at Borough Hall. 744 holding at Franklin, Atlantic.
Copy.
737 Net, that is a copy. Call back at Clark Street.
This is the 749-2 calling back at Medgar Evers College.
749, that is a copy. Call back at Bergen.
Copy.
Train ready to depart Flatbush Avenue.
805 train ready to go to Flatbush.
800, that's a copy. Call back at Church Avenue.
Copy.
Sterling Street.
753 Sterling, that is a copy. Call back at Franklin Avenue.
This is Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center.
Transfer is available to the BDNQR trains. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is 44 Atlantic.
44 Atlantic, that is a copy. Call back at Borough Hall.
This is a
Copy, Borough
Manhattan-bound 5 train.
41
Next stop is Levens Street.
41 Borough Hall, that is a copy. Please show to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
Copy.
737 Clark Street, that is a copy. Please switch over to Manhattan Tower for further.
Ready to fire the Flatbush Avenue. 804.
Beverly Road.
I can break that out.
742 Bergen.
What's up with 804? 749 Bergen, that's a copy. Call back at
804.
804 Flatbush, that's a copy. Call back at Beverly Road.
E and R train.
800, calling back at
This
Church.
is an accessible
800
station.
Church, that is a copy. Call back at President.
This is the 44 at Borough Hall.
44 Borough Hall, that is a copy. Please switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions.
This is a
Thank you.
Manhattan-bound 5 train. The next stop is Bowling Green.
This is the
744 5 train, can I get a location check?
This is the 44 at Borough Hall.
Borough Hall, copy. Give 741 5 train, can I get a location?
33 is at 14th Street, Union Square.
33 is at 14th Street, Union Square, that's a copy. Give me a call back at Grand Central. 41, where are you? 41, are you at Bowling Green? 41 5 train. 4 minutes. Copy. Give me a call back at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. The 44 5 train at Borough Hall. Give me a call back at Bowling Green.
Copy for Bowling Green.
Street. 737 2 train at Wall Street. That's a cop. Give me a call back at Chambers Street.
Train 14 7th Ave.
31-2 train at 14 7th Ave. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 34th Street, Penn Station.
Copy.
Station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
At Grand Central.
33-5 train at Grand Central 42nd Street. That is the copy. Give me a call back at 59th Street.
This is a Bronxville 5
That's
train.
the 44 Bowling
Stop
Green.
is Wall Street.
44 at Bowling Green. That is the copy. Give me a call back at Fulton Street.
Copy.
31-2 train. What's our call back again?
31-2 train. Your call back was 34th Street, Penn Station.
Copy.
41-5 train. Then I got a location, sir.
41 at the Interpond to Brooklyn Bridge.
Copy. 41-5 train. Give me a call back at 14th Street, Union Square.
Copy.
train. Your new callback is Brooklyn Bridge City.
This is a Bronx-bound 5 train. The next stop is Fulton Street.
31-2 train clear, 34th Penn Station.
And 31-2 train at 34th Street Penn Station. That is a copy. Give me a call back at Times Square, 42nd Street.
Copy.
Seven 37-2 train at Chambers Street. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 14th Street,
This is
7th Ave.
Fulton Street.
Transfer is available to the 2, 3, A, C, and J trains.
Connection is available to Pass train.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Bronx-bound 5 train. The next stop is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
33 at 59th Street.
33 at 59th Street. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 86th Street.
Copy.
This is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
As you exit, please be careful.
31 to 42nd Times Square.
And the train.
31-2
Transfer
train
is
at
available to the
47, Times Square, 42nd Street. That is a copy. Call back at
This is an
72nd.
accessible station.
Copy
The
for
elevator
72nd.
is at the rear
This is
of
the
the platform.
492 calling back at Clark Street.
739-2 train at
This
Call
is a
back at Wall Street.
Bronx-bound 5 express
That's the
train.
44
The
at
next
Brooklyn
stop
Bridge.
is 14th Street.
744 5 train at Brooklyn Bridge is a copy. 741 5 train location. 741 5. You're at 14th Street Union Square, is that correct?
Bypassing Astor Place.
Copy. Give me a call back when you're in 14th Street Union Square. The 744 5 train, give me a call back when you're bypassing Bleecker.
What's goody? Angie.
753, you're at Borough Hall.
Yes, sir.
753 5 train at Borough Hall, that is a copy. Give me a call back at Bowling Green.
Copy. I'm assuming that's my next stop, right?
Yes.
Okay. Keep up the hard work.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Anyways.
Would be 41.
1-5 train at 14th Street Union Square. Pick up the pace. Give me a like at Grand Central, 22nd Street.
Copy.
744 5 train. You are cleared into 14th Street Union Square.
That is copied before.
14th Street, 7th Avenue. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 34th Street, Penn Station. 33 5 train at 86th Street. That is a copy. Call back at 125th Street. Copy. R142 train at 72nd, that is a copy. Give me a call back at 96th Street.
Copy.
749 Wall Street.
749 2 train at Wall Street, that is a copy. Give me a call back at Chambers.
Copy.
This is 14th Street, Union Square.
As you exit, please be careful of the gap between the platform.
753 5 train at Bowling Green, that is a copy. Give me a call back at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
Q, R, and W.
This is
trains.
744 at Union
Transfer is
Square.
available to the M14.
744 5 train at Union Square, that is a copy. I see your stream, 741 5 train, you're bypassing 33rd Street. Please pick up the pace.
Stop is Grand Central.
744 5 train, give me a call back when you're bypassing 28.
Copy for 28.
Alright, that's perfect.
Tip of advice to the 41, if you're lagging when you're streaming, I suggest us.
If I'm lagging,
If you're lagging, then don't stream. That's what I say.
Yeah, you should just operate later then.
alright.
Because if we use Xbox Game Bar, it shouldn't lag that bad.
Is there anybody calling? I think I heard somebody call back. 37 at 34th Street. 37 at 34th Street, Penn Station, does the copy. Give me a call back at Times Square, 42nd Street. 41 5 train at Grand Central, 42nd Street. Give me a call back at 59th Street.
Copy for 59.
744 5 train, you were cleared into Grand Central.
Glad to copy Grand Central.
This wait.
33 is at 125th.
33 5 train at 125th Street. 125th Street, that is a copy. Please move to Bronx Tower for further instructions. O'clock 5 train, where are you?
800 Borough Hall.
Borough Hall, that is a copy. Give me a call back at Bowling Green.
31 crew 96.
31 and 96, that's the copy. Give me a call back at Central Park North, 110.
Copy for 110.
49 2 Chambers.
42nd Street.
49 2 train at Chambers, that is the copy. Give me a call back at
Connection.
14th Street, 7th Avenue.
Metro North.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
This is the 44-5 train at Grand Central.
4159.
41 at 59, that is a copy. Give me a call back at 86. 44 5 train at Grand Central. Give me a call back at 59.
Copy.
Alright, Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
1137 2 train at 42nd Street. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 72nd Street. 753 5 train at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. Give me a call back at 14th Street, Union Square.
Copy.
805 train at Bowling Green. That is a copy. Give me a call back at Brooklyn Bridge.
804 5 train at Borough Hall.
804 5 train at Borough Hall. That is a copy. Give me a call back at Bowling Green.
Copy.
This is 59th Street.
As you exit, please be careful of the gap between the platform and the train. Transfer is available to the 6, N, R, and W trains.
A free transfer is also available to the F and Q trains by walking to the Lexington Avenue 63rd Street station.
And use an envelope.
That's the 744-5 train at 59th Street.
This is
744-5 train at 59th Street. That is a copy. 741-5 train. Are you at 86th Street or are you still between
86th Street, doors open.
Copy. 741-5 train. Give me a call back at 125. 744-5 train. Give me a call back at 86.
Copy.
Company second for the 737 2 train. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 96th Street.
To 14th Street, 7th Avenue.
14th Street. Okay, hold on. 749 2 train at 14th Street, 7th Avenue. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 34th Street station. 753 5 train at 14th Street, Union Square. That is a copy. Give me a call back at Grand Central, 42nd Street.
31 cruise at 110.
31 at 110. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 135th.
Copy. Copy for technology. Bowling Green.
804 Bowling Green. That is a copy. 8 o'clock. Have you reached Brooklyn Bridge yet?
I'm on the curve right now.
Copy. 804-5 train. Give me a call back at 14. 804-5 train. Your call back is 14.
Copy.
This is 86th.
Transfer is available to the 6 train.
Transfer to the M86 Select Bus Service.
805 train coming at Brooklyn Bridge.
805 train at Brooklyn Bridge. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 14th Street, Union Square.
This is a Bronx-bound 5 express train. The next stop is 125th Street.
Five 86.
44-5 train at 86. That is a copy. 741-5 train. What is your location?
Pulling into 125.
Copy. Let me know when you open your doors on 125. 744-5 train. Give me a call back at 125.
Copy for 125.
125, doors open.
741-5 train at 125. Move to Bronx Tower for further instructions. 749-2 train. Are you at 34th Penn Station, correct?
Correct.
Copy. Give me a call back at Times Square, 42nd Street.
804 at Fulton.
804 at Fulton Street. That is a copy. Give me a call back at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
Copy.
7 737 at 96. That is a copy. Give me a call back at Central Park North 110. 53-5 train at Grand Central 42nd Street. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 59th Street.
Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
804 at Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. That is a copy. 8 o'clock 5 train. Location check.
We're passing Aspen Place.
That is a copy. 804 5 train. Proceed to 14th Street Union Square with caution.
31-2 train 135.
31-2 train 135. That is a copy. Proceed to Bronx Tower for further instructions.
Yep.
492 Times Square.
49-2 train at Times Square for the 2nd Street. That is a copy. Give me a call back at 72nd Street.
105 train calling back at 14th Street.
805 train at 14th Street Union Square. That is a copy. Give me a call back. Give me a call back at Grand Central 42nd Street.
Proceed with regular speeds.
Yes, 804 you can resume. There goes pieces of.
Copy.
This is 125th Street.
Transfer is available to the 4 and 6 trains.
Transfer is available to the M60 Select Bus Service to LaGuardia Airport. Connection is available to Metro North. This is an accessible station. The elevator.
59th Street. That is a copy for the 753-5 train. Give me a call back at 86.
This is 744 5 train at
138th Street, Grand Concourse.
744 5 train at 125th. That is a copy. Move to Bronx Tower for further instructions.
Copy. This is the 44 at 125.
125, proceed to 138. Jesus, fuck. Continue
Copy
to
for 138.
Reader, I will pick up the piece of it.
I'm going through the curve right now with the timer.
Oh, good. Hopefully you should be.
Yeah.
731, until further road is like, once you get to the switch, before 149 volt.
Proceed to 3rd Avenue, sir?
This is 138th Street, Grand Concourse.
I'll let you know 49 is clear.
Yeah, that's.
This is 744 5 138.
The next stop is
138, that is a copy. Shit. Proceed, like, behind the switch before entering 149.
That's a copy.
Yeah, because there's a two-train.
Trigger 1, we're creeping up on the 149. We're gonna hold the fourth switch.
Yeah, hold up the switch. Radars, 149 clear.
149 is clear.
Alright, 731 proceeded to 149.
Copy.
Buenas. Gracias, gracias.
Two train doors open, 149.
Calling back at 3rd Avenue.
Alright, 3rd Avenue does a copy. Punchford Express and call back. When you're passing by Freeman Street and 731, you will proceed to 3rd Avenue 149.
Copy.
Also, 731. 731, tell me when 149 is clear.
Copy. Oh, wait, no, you said 30.
Yeah, so 31. Also, you can tell me when it's clear as well. That's cool.
Just to be sure, you said Freeman, correct? Bypassing Freeman?
Both of you tell me when you... Oh yeah, well your callback is bypassing. When you're bypassing Freeman.
Okay, that's a copy. Bypassing Freeman. I'll let you know.
Yeah, is 3rd Avenue clear as well?
Yeah, 3rd Avenue is clear.
149 is clear too.
744 you have, you can proceed to 149 Grand Concourse.
That's a copy. I was going at slow speed anyway, so I'm literally not even there yet.
Oh, you may resume regular speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
33 East 180th.
33 East 180th, that is a copy. Punch for Dyre and call back at Colin Parkway.
31 straight out, 449 punch to the local.
149 for the 731 at this copy. Punch for the local, proceed and call back at Prospect Avenue.
Copy.
731, I would assume you're at 135, right? What? Couldn't hear you.
This is 149th Street, Grand Concourse. Transfer
Okay,
is
barely heard you, but
available to
135, that
and
is a
4
copy.
trains.
Proceed to 149 Grand Concourse. But hold outside of the switch. Like, hold outside the switch at 149.
This is the 744 at 149 Grand Concourse.
Okay, 744, you call back 3rd Avenue 149.
Copy
And 737, you're clear to 149 Grand
3rd
Concourse.
Avenue, 149th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
125.
You said 37. Did you say one? Did you say Grand
The
Concourse?
next stop is East 180th.
Oh, I can barely hear you. You have to speak a little louder. You may proceed to 3rd Avenue 149.
Listen to
And,
44 3rd Ave.
744 at 3rd Avenue 149. That is copy. May proceed to call back when you're bypassing Inter Avenue and but 753 call back at 138.
Only one bypassing Freeman.
41 bypassing Freeman. That is a copy. May proceed to East 180.
Copy.
Proceed to
Shoot a wave.
731. Proceed to Freeman Street.
Copy.
Oh, 138.
138 is a copy. Hold on. Blue Knights. Oh wait, shit. Call back to 149. It's because I thought I said something, but it was 737. It's on the left. Okay, 737, third Avenue 149 is got to proceed to, your next callback is into that. Another picture. Your last call back at Big Chester Avenue.
I gotta slow down.
Listen to 744 bypassing into the
Bypassing into rather than stop. Be calling back when you're bypassing 174.
copy for 174.
East 180.
East 180 is a copy. May proceed to Morris Parkway. Just Morris Parkway. Morris Parkway.
Morris Parkway.
I was looking at Bellin Parkway and Morris Park at the same time. You going? Oh, the 800. 800. Where are you?
800,
Oh, fuck you. Forget the station you're at. You're at 125, right?
yeah.
You may proceed to 138. Also, 800, tell me when 125 is clear. Okay, that is happening.
Thirty-one through Freeman.
Goodbye.
30. Okay, 753 on 149 this copy. Call back at 3rd Avenue, 149th Street. And who else was called?
31-2 train, Freeman.
Freeman, that is a copy. We proceed to West Farms.
Copy.
And I just passed that.
300, followed by 138.
13, that is a copy. Is anyone at 149?
Yeah, I'm
Alright, you have 149 Grand Concourse or 3rd Avenue?
I pulled into 149. I actually like slowed down just for
Great. Oh, okay. So, oh, you're at 149 Grand Concourse. Call back at 3rd Avenue. And 800, call back at 149th Street Grand Concourse.
804 out, 125.
125, that is a copy. That is a copy. Call back 138 Grand Concourse.
Copy.
Oh god, the flags were asked to ask.
This is the 44 bypassing West Farm Square. I think you said 174, but I was bypassing it.
That's fine. You can proceed to East 180.
That's copy for East 180.
It's a view.
Seven 45-2, calling back on 135th.
135th, that is a copy. You're going to proceed, but you're going to hold behind the switch at 149th Street Grand Concourse.
Copy.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire trucks out here.
731 is at interview.
737?
737 is at interview.
Okay, just making sure. The next callback is 174th Street.
Calling back at North Park.
North Park, there's a copy. You may proceed to Gun Hill Road and call back when you're bypassing Interrail.
33 at Manchester.
Manchester, there's a copy. You may proceed to East Chester Dyre. 804, what do you do? 138th Street Grand Concourse, they can hold 800.
Transfer is available to
149 minutes copy.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is 744 East 180th.
East 180th minutes copy. You may proceed to Morris Park. Also
Morris
800.
Park.
800,
let me know when 149 Grand Concourse is clear. 804 in your folder.
749, 2 holding out the switch on 149th Street.
Alright, copy. You're gonna hold until the train running is going up the station.
31-2 trains at West Farms.
West Farms, that is a copy. You may proceed to East 180th.
Copy.
300 is 100, is, well, I can't even speak. 800 platform is 149. Alright, 749, you may proceed until 149 in Concord. Also, let me know when you're
Man, I'm missing objects, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's a huge problem.
805 train, 3rd Avenue for 9.
Hello, putting over the copy. Call back when we're bypassing Prospect Avenue. 740, have you answered 141 Street Line 400?
Yes.
We will proceed to 3rd Avenue, 149 Street. And also let me know when 149 Grand Concourse is clear.
Talk to Dyre here.
One could argue.
Alright, 804, you can start proceeding to 149 Grand Concourse.
Copy.
That's copy. You can now go through the 5 train shuttle between East 180 and the Dyre after 20 times.
Interview.
Freeman Terminal, that is a copy. Call me back when you're bypassing Freeman Street.
2 train, East 180.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear the train number.
31-2 train, East 180.
31 East 180th, that is a copy. The callback is Helen Parkway.
Callback again, 41.
Roger for Nation is clear.
I don't know. Wait, okay, copy. Who call back?
41 at Gun Hill.
41 Gun Hill, that is a copy. We proceed to your last stop, East Chester Dyre.
Listen to 44 Morris Park.
Morris Park, that is copy. Proceed to Gun Hill
Chester
Road.
bound. 5 local trains. The next stop
2 train is at
Helen
174th
Parkway.
Street.
174th Street, that is a copy. We proceed to West Farm Square.
10-4.
Dispatch is 139 Street, Grand Concourse clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Copy.
I'm bypassing Freeman Street.
Freeman Street, that is a copy. Let me know when you're bypassing 174.
792 Avenue.
33 at layup.
33 LA, that is a copy. You can terminate train and have a good night. And was someone calling back?
Yes, the Freeman to 3rd Avenue.
3rd Avenue, that is a copy. Punch for the local and call back at Prospect Avenue.
800 bypassing Prospect Avenue.
800 bypass Prospect Avenue, that is a copy. Call me back when you're bypassing Freeman Street. And 804 Punch for the Express, call back when you bypass Prospect Avenue.
No, I'm at 149 Grand Concourse, not through that.
No, same number. Call back at 3rd Avenue.
BX12 Select Bus Service.
4 square.
Just bypass 174.
Okay, West Farm Square, you're gonna hold the 5 trains coming across the front of you. The 5 train.
East Chester bound. 5 local
The 5 train bypassing 174, call back at East.
Gun Hill Road.
Copy.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
753.
Dispatch for 4092 has to be taken out of service due to a family issue right now, and I'm approaching Jackson Avenue.
Wait, hold up. 749, what?
I have to go out of service due to a family emergency. I'm approaching Jackson Avenue.
Yeah, I understand. Terminate that.
Thank you. Wait, you told me to hold where?
No, 753, you're bypassing West Farm Square now?
Yeah, bypassing West Chester. Whatever, East Street. I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Yeah, just proceed to 180, East 180.
Yeah, I know that's probably.
804, 3rd Avenue. 804, you're at 3rd Avenue for now?
Yes, sir.
That is copy. You may punch for the Express and call back when you're bypassing Prospect Avenue.
31-2 train, Pelham Park.
Pelham Parkway for the 2 train, that is copy. And the call back is Dunhill Road.
Copy for Road Hill Bend, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Dunhill Road.
East 180th Street.
Gun Hill Road.
Proceed to Morris Park and the 2 train holding at West Farm. Proceed to East 180th.
This is the 744 5 train at Gun Hill Road.
Gun Hill Road, that is a copy. We will proceed to
This is an East Chester bound. 5
Baychester.
local
Copy
trains.
for
The next
Baychester.
stop is
800
Baychester
5
Avenue.
train bypassing Freeman.
Freeman, that is a
Clear of the
copy.
closing doors, please.
You're gonna hold at West Farm Square until further notice. 741 location check or review to determine.
Yeah, 41's terminated at East Chester Dyre.
Oh, there's a copy. Terminate train.
Alright.
Or go to the left if you have it there.
Okay, it's pretty late. Oh yeah, there is a late.
Then go to the left.
Copy.
Train
bypassing Prospect.
Bypassing Prospect, that is a copy. Call back when you're bypassing Freeman Street.
Copy.
It's from the watch backwards.
East 180.
East 180 for the 737 is copy. You proceed to Pelham Parkway. And the 741-5 train that terminated has been in.
Alright.
This is 744-5 train, Baychester.
744 Baychester, call back your last stop, Eastchester Dyre.
Copy that.
The next and last stop is Eastchester, Dyre Avenue.
Oh, 800, you may proceed to East 180.
Doors, please.
Why the fuck is there a signal? I'm surprised I see a signal.
Morris Park, that is a copy. We call back again. From Hill Road.
804 at Freeman, bypassing.
Take Freeman, that is a copy. Call me back when you're bypassing West Park Square.
Copy.
800, Fox train.
East 180, that is a copy. You may proceed to Morris Park.
Two train Gun Hill.
Gun Hill, that is a copy. Your next callback will be 225th Street.
225 copy.
This is Eastchester, Dyre Avenue.
Bypassing West Farm Square.
West Farm Square, there's a copy. We proceed to East 180.
That's a copy.
Those are the 44 terminating at Dyre.
Thank you for riding with
44 and Dyre, that is a copy. We proceed to the layoff if you have it in their head.
Yeah.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
137 2 train.
Yes.
About on everyone, that's not my
737?
No, I was about to call back to Pelham Parkway. But that's not
737, where were you calling back?
Pelham Parkway.
Pelham Parkway, that is a copy. We proceed to York Avenue.
804 at East 180th Street Express Track.
East 180th Express Track, that is a copy. You may proceed to Morris Park.
There's a copy, Morris Park.
Wait, were all 5 trains? Wait, what? Okay, so were the 5 trains entering at East 180th on the express track the whole time? And some of them, wait, did some of them stop on the local track as East 180th? Okay, it was because I found they all were using the one that were going express and then just like
800,